Hey everyone, glad to see you here. Today, we're going to talk about something really cool. We're going to explore how ancient Eastern philosophies guide us to achieve balance and peace in our modern world. Life can be pretty crazy sometimes, right? We're all looking for ways to feel more balanced and at peace. Well, Eastern philosophies have some amazing ideas that can help us find that harmony in our lives. We'll go over some simple concepts and practices from Buddhism, Taoism, and more that you can use every day to manage stress and find calm. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. Segment 1. Yin and Yang. The balance of opposites. Understanding the concept of yin and yang. Yin and yang, a central concept in Chinese philosophy, particularly Daoism, describe how opposite forces are interconnected and interdependent. Yin represents femininity, darkness, passivity, and introspection, linked to the moon, earth, and night. Yang symbolizes masculinity, light, activity, and extroversion, associated with the sun, heavens, and day. The yin-yang symbol, taichitu, illustrates their relationship, showing that each force contains the seed of the other, highlighting their dynamic balance. This interplay is evident in nature, from seasonal cycles to daily activities, teaching that harmony arises from balancing these opposites. Applying yin and yang in personal relationships. Yin and yang principles offer insights into achieving harmony in relationships, where partners often embody complementary qualities. Recognizing these differences enhances mutual understanding. In conflicts, balance guides resolutions. One partner's assertiveness, yang, can be met with the other's calmness, yin, fostering harmony. Emotional intelligence is key, as emotions have yin, sadness, and yang, joy, aspects. Supporting each other through these states strengthens bonds. Relationships evolve, and maintaining balance requires open communication and flexibility. Balancing work and leisure through yin and yang. Applying yin and yang principles helps balance work, yang, and leisure. Yin. Avoiding extremes is crucial. Excessive work leads to burnout, while too much leisure causes stagnation. Regular breaks and leisure activities rejuvenate the mind and body, sustaining productivity. Techniques like the Pomodoro technique, alternating focused work with breaks, exemplify this balance. A balanced routine integrates activity and rest, promoting well-being. Mindfulness practices enhance this balance, helping individuals stay present in work and leisure. Balancing physical activities with mental and emotional ones ensures comprehensive well-being, fostering health, happiness, and harmony. Segment 2. Wuwei. Effortless action. Understanding the Taoist principle of wuwei. Wuwei, a core concept in Daoism, means effortless action or non-action. It's not about inactivity, but aligning actions with the natural flow of the universe. Wuwei promotes acting without force, allowing events to unfold naturally, and finding harmony with the Tao, or natural order. This principle encourages minimal resistance and maximum efficiency, akin to water flowing effortlessly around obstacles, carving its path over time. Applying wuwei in stress management. Modern stress often stems from trying to control outcomes unnaturally. Wuwei offers a stress management approach by advocating a relaxed and intuitive response to life's challenges. Observing situations without immediate judgment or the urge to control creates space for mindful, natural solutions. Practices like breathing exercises, meditation, and mindfulness help cultivate this state, connecting individuals with their inner selves and reducing internal friction. Achieving goals through non-resistance. Achieving goals with wuwei involves non-resistance and letting natural progression guide efforts. This approach isn't passive but strategically aligns with the path of least resistance. Set clear, intentional goals, then focus on the process, reducing anxiety and making the journey enjoyable. Trust the process and stay open to unexpected opportunities. Flexibility, patience, and a relaxed yet attentive mindset help navigate obstacles and turn setbacks into growth opportunities. In conclusion, wuwei is about harmonious action aligned with nature. In stress management, it reduces resistance and fosters peace. For goal achievement, it emphasizes natural, effective efforts, transforming life's challenges into graceful, easeful experiences. Segment 3. The Four Noble Truths of Buddhism. The Four Noble Truths form the cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy, offering a framework for understanding and transcending human suffering. First taught by Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, over 2,500 years ago. These truths provide insights into the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. The truth of suffering, dukkha. The first noble truth, dukkha, acknowledges that suffering is inherent in human existence. It encompasses not just physical pain and emotional distress, but also the fundamental unsatisfactoriness and impermanence of life. From birth and aging to illness and death, life is full of challenges. Even moments of happiness are fleeting and often followed by longing or loss. This truth encourages a realistic acceptance of life's difficulties, prompting a deeper understanding and liberation from suffering. The truth of the cause of suffering, samudaya. The second noble truth, samudaya, identifies the root cause of suffering as tanha, or craving. Craving stems from ignorance about reality and manifests as desires for sensory pleasures, existence, and non-existence. These cravings lead to attachments, creating a cycle of longing and dissatisfaction. It is the attachment to desires, not the desires themselves, that fosters suffering. Understanding the origins of suffering helps individuals address and overcome these deep-seated cravings. The truth of the end of suffering, nirodha. The third noble truth, nirodha, offers hope by stating that the cessation of suffering is attainable. This cessation, known as nirvana, represents the extinguishing of craving and the end of the cycle of birth and rebirth. Nirvana is a state of profound peace and liberation, free from greed, hatred, and delusion. It is not annihilation, but a higher state of consciousness and enlightenment. This truth inspires practitioners to pursue the path to liberation. The truth of the path that leads to the end of suffering, magga. The fourth noble truth, magga, outlines the path to the cessation of suffering, known as the Noble Eightfold Path. This practical guide to ethical and mental development includes right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. These elements are categorized into wisdom, panna, ethical conduct, sila, and mental discipline, samadhi. The Noble Eightfold Path encourages a balanced and mindful way of living, promoting actions and thoughts aligned with the quest for enlightenment. Following this path helps eradicate the causes of suffering, moving towards the ultimate goal of nirvana. In essence, the Four Noble Truths offer a comprehensive framework for understanding suffering and the means to overcome it, guiding individuals towards wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental clarity, ultimately leading to enlightenment. Segment 4. The practice of compassion, karuna. Compassion, karuna, in Buddhism, is crucial for personal and spiritual growth. It involves recognizing and alleviating others' suffering, benefiting both the recipient and the practitioner. Developing empathy and compassion. Empathy is the foundation of compassion, achieved through mindfulness and active listening. Mindfulness practices like meditation heighten emotional awareness, enhancing empathy. Active listening involves fully concentrating on the speaker without interruption, fostering genuine connection. Self-awareness and self-compassion are also key. Recognizing and accepting personal suffering improves empathy towards others. Self-reflection and self-compassion exercises help individuals acknowledge their struggles and treat themselves kindly, building a foundation for outward compassion. The role of compassion in personal growth. Compassion fosters emotional resilience, enhances relationships, and promotes interconnectedness. It helps manage negative emotions, reduces stress, and promotes mental well-being, leading to a positive outlook and a sense of purpose. In relationships, compassion strengthens bonds, builds trust, and encourages cooperation and forgiveness. Compassion nurtures a sense of interconnectedness, reducing isolation by recognizing common human suffering, fostering a profound sense of belonging and driving personal and spiritual growth. Compassionate communication techniques. Effective communication is vital for practicing compassion. Techniques like nonviolent communication, NVC, developed by Marshall Rosenberg, promote understanding and empathy. NVC involves observing without judgment, expressing feelings, recognizing needs, and making requests rather than demands. Reflective listening, where the listener mirrors back the speaker's words, ensures understanding and validates feelings. Using I statements instead of you statements focuses on the speaker's feelings without blaming, reducing defensiveness and promoting constructive exchanges. Practicing compassion, karuna, through mindfulness active listening, and self-compassion enhances emotional resilience, fosters positive relationships, and nurtures interconnectedness. Techniques like nonviolent communication, reflective listening, and I statements facilitate compassionate communication, promoting understanding and empathy in all interactions. Segment 5. Gratitude and contentment. The importance of gratitude in Eastern philosophy. Gratitude is essential in Eastern philosophy for achieving a balanced life, emphasized in Buddhism, Daoism, and Hinduism. In Buddhism, gratitude relates to santuti, contentment, focusing on appreciating the present moment to find true happiness. Daoism encourages gratitude for aligning with the Tao and appreciating life's natural flow, promoting harmony and peace. In Hinduism, gratitude through pranidhan, devotion, deepens spiritual fulfillment by recognizing divine blessings. Practices to cultivate gratitude. To cultivate gratitude, consider these practices. Meditation. Mindfulness meditation helps focus on the present and appreciate life's positives, enhancing gratitude. Gratitude journaling. Writing daily about things you're thankful for reinforces positive thinking. Daily reflections. Reflecting on daily positive moments fosters a habit of gratitude. Expressing thanks. Regularly thanking others strengthens relationships and increases personal gratitude. Mindfulness practices. Mindful activities like eating or walking heighten awareness of everyday blessings. How gratitude leads to contentment and peace. Gratitude fosters contentment and peace by shifting focus to the present and what one has. Reduces negative emotions. Diminishes envy and frustration, promoting a positive outlook. Enhances positive emotions. Increases happiness, joy, and satisfaction. Improves relationships. Strengthens bonds through mutual respect and appreciation. Increases resilience. Helps cope with stress by maintaining a positive mindset. Promotes mindfulness. Encourages present moment living, reducing anxiety and regrets. Gratitude transforms perspective, leading to greater fulfillment and tranquility by fostering positivity, strengthening relationships, and enhancing overall well-being. Segment 6. Nature and harmony. The significance of nature in Eastern philosophy. Eastern philosophies, such as Daoism, Buddhism, and Shinto, emphasize a profound connection with nature as a reflection of life's principles. In Daoism, the concept of the Tao represents the natural order of the universe. Taoists strive to live in harmony with nature, using it as a guide to understand the Tao and achieve balance and simplicity. Buddhism acknowledges the interconnectedness of all life forms, teaching that recognizing this interdependence leads to enlightenment. Shinto, a Japanese spiritual tradition, believes that kami, spirits, inhabit all elements of nature. This tradition emphasizes reverence for nature through rituals that honor the kami and promote respect and harmony with the natural world. Techniques to connect with nature. Connecting with nature can greatly enhance well-being through various practices. Mindful walking, or walking meditation, involves moving slowly and attentively, focusing on the sensations and sights around you to foster mindfulness. Nature meditation involves sitting quietly in nature to observe and appreciate the environment, enhancing mindfulness and appreciation. Forest bathing, Shinrin-yoku, is a Japanese practice of immersing oneself in a forest to engage all senses, which reduces stress and boosts well-being. Gardening connects you with nature's rhythms through active engagement with plant life, fostering patience and understanding. Nature journaling involves documenting observations and reflections about nature, deepening your connection and awareness. Benefits of spending time in natural environments. Spending time in nature offers numerous benefits for physical, mental, and emotional health. It reduces stress and anxiety by lowering cortisol levels and creating a calming effect. Nature exposure also improves mood and emotional well-being, leading to increased happiness and reduced depression. Engaging in outdoor activities enhances physical health by improving cardiovascular health, boosting the immune system, and providing vitamin D from sunlight. Nature also increases mindfulness and creativity by encouraging present-focused awareness and offering a break from routine. Lastly, regular interaction with nature fosters greater environmental awareness, promoting sustainable behaviors and a sense of responsibility toward the planet. In summary, nature is central to Eastern philosophies and offers profound benefits. Practices like mindful walking, nature meditation, forest bathing, gardening, and nature journaling help deepen your connection with nature. The benefits of spending time in natural environments include stress reduction, improved mood, better physical health, increased mindfulness, and greater environmental awareness. Integrating these practices into daily life can foster a harmonious relationship with the natural world and enhance overall well-being. Segment 7. Karma and ethical living. Understanding the concept of karma. Karma, a key principle in Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism, is the law of cause and effect. Originating from the Sanskrit word for action, it implies that our actions, thoughts, and words have consequences that influence our future. In Hinduism, karma is a cosmic justice system where actions in this life affect future lives and the journey to liberation, moksha. Positive actions lead to favorable outcomes. Negative actions lead to suffering. Buddhism links karma to the cycle of rebirth, samsara. Understanding karma helps break free from this cycle. Intentions behind actions are crucial for generating good karma and achieving enlightenment. Jainism sees karma as a physical substance binding to the soul, impacting future experiences. Ethical living and spiritual practices purify the soul, aiming for liberation, moksha. Overall, karma highlights how our choices shape our destiny. Positive actions yield good karma and benefits, while negative actions produce bad karma and difficulties. Making ethical choices in daily life. Applying karma in daily life involves making ethical choices that promote kindness, fairness, and respect. No, mindful decision-making. Evaluate how your actions affect others and yourself. Ensure your choices support well-being and align with your values. The 4 Noble Truths in Buddhism. Understand suffering, its causes, the possibility of ending it, and follow the Noble Eightfold Path to live ethically. Compassion and kindness. Act with empathy and understanding. Simple acts of kindness create positive karma and a harmonious environment. Respect for others. Value others' rights and opinions through honest communication and active listening. Avoiding harmful actions. Responsibility and accountability. Acknowledge mistakes and make amends. Integrity ensures ethical living and learning from experiences. How karma influences our future. Karma's cause and effect cycle shapes future experiences and spiritual paths. Positive outcomes from good karma. Virtuous actions like helping others lead to future happiness and success. Negative outcomes from bad karma. Actions driven by greed, hatred, or deceit result in future difficulties and conflicts. Influence on rebirth in Hinduism and Buddhism. Good karma leads to favorable rebirth or spiritual advancement, while bad karma causes suffering. Personal growth and learning. Karma offers lessons from life's challenges and rewards, encouraging spiritual development and ethical behavior, creating a better future. Understanding karma aids in making conscious, ethical choices. Integrity, compassion, and mindfulness help cultivate positive future experiences and spiritual fulfillment. In summary, karma connects actions to consequences. By making ethical choices through mindful decision-making, compassion, and respect, you can cultivate good karma, shaping your future experiences and guiding you toward personal growth and a harmonious life. Segment 8. Real-world examples and approach based on Eastern philosophy. It's a big concept in Eastern philosophies, and it's something that can totally change how we approach life. Let's dive into what this means and look at some real-world examples and even a global situation that shows how these ideas play out. What does living in harmony mean in Eastern philosophy? In Eastern philosophies like Daoism, Buddhism, and Shinto, living in harmony means achieving balance and connection with the world around us. Daoism emphasizes living in harmony with the Tao, the natural order of the universe. This means going with the flow rather than resisting it, leading to balance and simplicity in life. Buddhism focuses on the interconnectedness of all things. Understanding this interconnectedness helps break free from the cycle of rebirth and suffering. In Shinto, spirits, kami, inhabit everything in nature. Living harmoniously involves respecting these spirits and the natural world. How can we apply these ideas in our daily lives? Let's break down some cool ways we can practice living in harmony every day. Mindful consumption. One great way to live in harmony is through mindful consumption. This is all about being aware of what we buy and use. For example, the idea of minimalism, like the one promoted by Marie Kondo, is a good match here. It's about focusing on what truly brings you joy and cutting out the excess. You know, like how some people are now getting into minimalist lifestyles to keep things simple and less cluttered. It's kind of a Taoist thing where you're trying to live more simply and in tune with what you really need. Real-world example. Companies like Patagonia are great examples. They focus on eco-friendly materials and fair trade, which fits perfectly with the idea of mindful living. Compassionate leadership. Another cool concept is compassionate leadership. This is where leaders work from a place of empathy and understanding rather than just power and control. Real-world example. Think about the Dalailama. He's all about compassion and non-violence, teaching us to resolve conflicts through dialogue and empathy. It's similar to how Nelson Mandela approached his role in ending apartheid in South Africa. He used forgiveness and reconciliation to heal a divided nation. Environmental stewardship. Forest bathing, or Shinrin-yoku, is a fantastic practice from Japan, where you immerse yourself in a forest environment to reduce stress and improve well-being. It's about soaking in nature and appreciating the small things. Real-world example is, Japan's forest therapy programs show how people can use nature to improve their mental health and foster a connection with the environment. How does karma fit into all this? Karma is another big part of Eastern philosophies. And it's basically the idea that our actions have consequences. Good actions lead to positive outcomes, and bad actions lead to difficulties. Let's review a real-world example. The Paris Agreement is a great example of karma on a global scale. It's an international effort where countries work together to combat climate change, reflecting the idea that our collective actions now shape the future for everyone. Positive karma. By committing to reducing emissions and supporting green technologies, countries are working to create a better future for the planet. Negative karma. On the flip side, failing to act on climate change could lead to negative consequences for future generations. Living in harmony is all about balance and connection. From Daoism's Tao to Shinto's Kami, Eastern philosophies offer us ways to live more mindfully and compassionately. On a bigger scale, global efforts like the Paris Agreement show how these concepts can guide collective actions for a better future. So next time you're thinking about your own life and the world around you, remember these ideas. They can help you find balance and make choices that lead to a more harmonious life. So there you have it, our deep dive into how Eastern philosophies can guide us toward a more balanced, peaceful life. We've explored some incredible concepts and practices from Buddhism, Taoism, and other traditions that can help us manage stress, build meaningful relationships, and find inner peace. By applying these ideas like finding balance, going with the flow, practicing compassion, and appreciating the present moment, we can create more harmony in our daily lives and make choices that lead to a better future. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content on emotional intelligence and Eastern philosophies, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you practice balance and peace in your own life. Until next time, take care and stay balanced.